Hi, I'm Mark W. Gray, and I'm going to show you how to edit video on your Magic phone. This is an iPhone 5. This works on the other iPhones as well, but the better, faster the phone, the better it's going to work for you. There's an app you can download. I think it's for free. It couldn't cost more than $1 from Apple called iMovie. Now, you've probably played with iMovie on your iMac because it came free with every Macintosh product. Pretty shitty to use on the computer if you are a real filmmaker. If you know anything about editing, it's hard. If you're like an amateur or just someone who wants to try it, play with it. It's super fun. It has a lot of power. On the phone, it's amazing because it's on a phone. I tried it on the 4. It was pretty difficult and kind of hinky, but on the 5, it's really sweet. Let me show you how to edit. All right, first of all, let me choose iMovie. Now, there's a bunch of movies that I have made on here, but the media has all been deleted to make more room. So I'm going to make a new movie right now. Just hit the plus sign, and I'm going to say New Project. Supposedly, you've already filmed some things with your camera. Front-facing, rear-facing, doesn't matter. They're both the same aspect ratio now with the iPhone 5, which is super cool. That's all in my photo album, right? So I can just add from my photo album right there. And this is what I did today. Let's see. There's the hardware store. There's just one video here, but let's put it in. Plonk. Drops it right in there into the timeline, and I can scrub through it just like that. This is of me having the Hobbit breakfast. I wanted to slide in. Whoosh. I might have done 2 takes of it. I think I did.
This is the Hobbit skillet breakfast thingy.
Sorry, I'm talking about the Hobbit
My New
breakfast.
Year's resolution is to quit eating shit like this. Except on holidays. Happy New Year.
Okay, now, what's wrong with that? One, I slid it in twice, and then I whipped the camera around so you can go from that to that, and then it kind of has this kind of crazy falling apart at the end. So I'm going to take this one clip and edit it, right? So we just find the place. See, there I am, just scrubbing back and forth there. Right before it comes in, right there is where I want to cut it, right? So I just select it and I drag my finger down through that line, and it cuts it just like that. I can take that clip and I can delete it. Now this is where it starts. Pretty cool. Okay, now if I want to make that shorter, I just grab that little thing at the top and roll it this way or roll it that way to choose a new entry point. Nope, that's no good. If I shake it, I can undo it. See? Now I want to get rid of that pan around, right? So I go, it's going to come in there. And then before I reach my hand in there, I want to cut it. So I just drag my finger straight down the line here like this. That cuts it in half. Okay, let me play it till I get to where I want to go. Where it says this is the Hobbit. Slice right there. And now I've got that one little clip in there that I want to get rid of. Double tap on that and I get this little window that says delete the clip. I delete the clip. And now now it cuts right from. Now that's a little bit too much. I want to get rid of some of that. So I just grab the little yellow dot and drag it over. So now it goes. Okay, see that little line there? That is a straight cut. If I double tap on that, I can choose none, which is a straight cut. I can choose a cross dissolve, which is, you know, a dissolve, like a fade back and forth, which looks like this, which I prefer. See, very nice. When there's even a theme, you can choose the theme edit. You can choose the length of it here too, which I think is kind of bullshit. Watch this, if I can shake it. Undo, look at that. Bob's your uncle. Okay, let's watch that. I want to cut that little whoosh where the camera whips around, so. Right there. Select that and I can just take the yellow dot and drag it right to there where I smile, and that's the end. Doesn't cut it off at all. Let's make it a little bit longer. Now, I want it to fade in at the beginning and fade out at the end. There's a little gear up here in the corner. I had to touch the little gear. And I can make these choices. Like I can turn on, fade in from black. I can turn on, fade out to black. There's also theme music. I can turn that on, And then it'll default to some theme music that's going to play throughout. So that green bar, that's the theme music that has just come arbitrarily with this theme, modern. I don't know what that is. Let's try playful, whatever the theme is. The music is for that. So if I play with the music, I don't really like that. So again, I just select it, boop, turns yellow, double click it, delete it, done. If I want to put another shot in there between the eggs and my face, I just put the cursor right there, choose add something, and I can add something. And it's not just videos that I can add. So I can preview all these right here. So it's just a bit of contrast. I can like I can make the trim shorter here, which is sort of the iMovie way to do it, which I don't really like. Anyway, then take the little arrow there and dunk it right in. So it's just a bit of contrast. This is what the iPhone 5 front-facing camera looks like. Right, so that has nothing to do with what I'm doing. So that was just to show you how to do an edit. So I'm going to select that and delete it. Boop, it goes back to where we were. Now you see what happened there because I put something in it, like overlapped the shots on both sides and kind of crunched them in. This is iMovie trying to help you out, trying to make you into a better editor, which you don't need it to do. So let me just take that end and stretch it back out again. So you can see my hand come in. I take that one and stretch it back out. Just like that. And I can preview it. So you saw my hand come in. Let me just shorten that up. See, it's not a frame-accurate editing system, but it's good enough to make little videos on your phone. I want to see the eggs again at the end, so I'm going to touch this button again to add more things. And instead of videos, I'm going to go to my photos. This is all the photos in my whole phone. Camera roll, there's a beautiful picture of the eggs that I took. So I add that right in there. And it automatically puts in a bit of a Ken Burns effect. So you watch this. And it automatically does a little kind of push across the eggs, just like that. Now, I'm a filmmaker, so I want to make my own choices. So at the beginning, I'm going to push it in like that, so it's just really big. And then let it do a pull out. I want it to get all the way out before it fades out. So there, I just do that. I want to reposition it up a little bit. I can also go and make it longer or shorter, just like that. 18 seconds, that's too long. How long should it be? 1001, 1002, 1003, fade out, 4 seconds. Right, so choose that, drag it to 4 seconds, just like that. And my endpoint is whatever I set it to be. Okay, go to the start, and that's where it's going to start. So now, when it plays, it does this cool little pull out. Right? Now, okay, what if I want to add some music of my own in the background, just to make it look a little cooler, because it's kind of silent there at the end. I can just hit the add button to add more media and go to audio, and I have all of the music that's on my phone, all right? Now tread lightly, because if you don't own the rights to music, you can get in trouble on YouTube. But hey, let's see, sound effects. These are the ones that came with the phone. Car ascending, guitar, chord major. No, okay, that's dumb. There's theme music that comes with it. This is all free stuff you can use. Let's see. Neon. That's terrible. Bright. Pretty terrible. Playful. Simple. Travel. Fine. Let's choose travel. Okay, now travel is laid down under the whole thing. Now it does this automatic thing where it'll duck the music down underneath the talking. So let's see what it sounds like. You can just hear it in the background.
This is the Hobbit skillet breakfast thingy. My New Year's resolution is to...
And then when the eggs come up, watch happens.
Happy.
It brings up the volume and it fades it all out together. Okay, that's done. So I go back at the little star button here to go out to the marquee. Like this is a movie theater, everything's playing. Hit the X button to get rid of that. And this is called, what, Hobbit Skillet, all right. And the date's on there. And now that the Hobbit Skillet is done, I can just push this button here to push it on YouTube. I can push this button to publish it on any number of things, Facebook, Vimeo, or the camera roll. If you're at home on a Wi-Fi, you can do it in HD. But might as well do it small, 360p, because that's all that matters. Because that's all that's necessary for what I'm doing here. And that's how you use iMovie on your phone. What could be simpler? Have a great day.